but because it's on a delay.
just turned it back on. Everything's good
cool.
now.
All right. Well, we missed 2 kills. Very unimportant parts of the game. No one cares about the early game. It's all about the late game. Technical difficulties. Let's see.
That's rough.
It is rough. So yeah, they did go with the 2v1s.
Okay.
If I had to guess, I would put my money on the Annie Jinx lane, because that is Jinx's early damage without items on towers is way better than Ezreal's. And I would say that maybe Mundo's better at dealing with waves of minions early. We'll have to see. I'm still going with Jinx. Actually, in fact, it looks like for certain Jinx is dominating that tower. It's sure to fall far before that top lane tower goes. Advantage TCG.
Advantage TCG once again. And we got those 2 kills picked up. Let's see. 1 death on Nasus. 1 death on iRise.
Oh.
So his Lee Sin is not legendary.
I have seen it be legendary.
Oh, I'm gonna take your word for it.
maybe Carbonic's just so good that they can defeat the legend, the myth. Here comes a gank mid lane. It didn't quite work out for Blue Team Fiend, who is only level 3.
Yeah, and I don't think even though Lissandra's burst at level 5 isn't that strong, he still has looks like a buff at least. Yeah, he's sitting on double buffs. And there goes bot tower down already. 5 minutes.
That's why I love Jinx. Jinx is so good at the 2v1 lanes. I can't think of a champion that's better.
Yep.
It's really devastating. So now the question is, are they going to swap lanes and go ahead and send... Yes, they are. They're going to send Jinx and Annie top lane to deal in a straight 2v2 top. And that means that Nasus will have to retire to the bot lane.
Yeah, and so Nasus and Mundo... Nasus not coming in with the same CS as Mundo, because Mundo is sitting on 27 farm, even still in that 2v1. Let's look at top lane here. Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to freeze lane there against Nasus to deny him farm, and they did succeed in that. But on the other hand, they didn't get any damage on tower.
Absolutely, but I think that's all you can do. Yeah. Ezreal is not going to take a tower that quickly. I almost would say that Thresh is more of a tower threat early than Ezreal. Yeah. So I think that was played well, as best could be played, I'd say.
Yep.
Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, and then we can go ahead and look at that gold differential as well as pointed out on Twitch chat. And I think that's mainly due to, even though there is a tower in TCG's favor, Carbonic's hanging right with them. They do have those 2 kills, and Mundo's sitting on about 20 farm lead over Nasus.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you know, the thing about Nasus is you can go ahead and knock him down early, but late game he's going to stomp you. It's like Jax. You know, he's going to be big late. There's nothing you can do about it. You can just slow it from happening.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. I just want to apologize once again, everyone, for the dead air there. I know that's a big no-no, but you know,
it was calculated.
Again, you got to keep everyone on edge.
So basically, that just makes this game that much more legendary.
Yeah.
People for years will say, "What happened? Maybe it was like, you know, a fixed game, and they didn't want us to see." Yeah.
Is this really Gavin streaming right now, or did someone have a gun to his head?
That's right, to make him say nice things about one team or the other.
Yes, exactly. So, just like we thought. It's about 8 minutes into the game, and it's a close game already. They're practically tied in gold. And we got a lot of games to go. And I really like to see this go to 3 games.
Oh, me too. Yes. Absolutely. Oh, definitely. I would say that, you know, the fact that it is so close says so much about each team, because it's not like each team's playing passively or not going for things. They've just each responded very well to the kinds of plays the other team's making. It's very good.
I'm going to go ahead and line up the 80 carries at the bottom of the screen here so all our viewers can easily compare the farms. And just one look at that easily comparable farm, and you can see that Mundo is still pushing that CS advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's our featured matchup has some truth to it. Mojo Kills is going to use some of that that diamond expertise against the gold level Nasus. But then again, Nasus, all he's got to do is just farm up that Q.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One button champ, as some folks might say.
Yeah. Ooh, we got the dragon, and it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. To
Wow.
Carbonic. And they're saying, hey, yeah.
That's Carbonic, yo.
Yep. TCG's dragon control is it's no longer perfect. I think they just broke the record.
I think they broke the streak for the first time since 1874, actually.
1874. That's correct.
Ooh, there's two people going top. Looks like a 4-man gank under tower,
That's right.
potentially.
That's right.
Which is pretty intense. You've got a Thresh with some awesome CC. Oh, ooh. That positioning, though, on Ezreal. He paid for that.
Yeah.
Bad decision to run
no
here.
mana, too. And
Bad
Ezreal, he does
decision
have
to
a
run
flash
here.
in their barrier, but Thresh looks like he's going to go down. To Annie, though. So, Annie, you got Calvini on the support carry. Picking up
Zed
a kill.
coming up. Try to make something here. Good ult.
Zed,
Coming in. Lysandra. Punished. Completely
that's not
destroyed.
going to happen there.
Ooh, wowie zowie. That was a pretty tremendous misplay there, top lane. I'm not sure you're able to get a kill or something, but you want to save your mana to flash out of there. It just happened to be one of those things. Ezreal was walking into the tribush, and Lee Sin happened to be walking the other way.
And just with that, the gold's going to swing
Mm-hmm.
in TCG's favor, and Lee Sin's going to look to try and do some counter jungling on Elise.
Pretty crafty moves there, actually. Oh! That was impressive.
And the nice plays by Domination, who shows off his Thresh skills just as well. The Dark Passage to save Elise.
So good. All right, bot lane going on. You know, when I saw the 2v2 or 2v1, I thought maybe we won't see our featured matchup, but in fact we will.
Yep. You gotta give the people what they want.
Exactly. You got an obligation. This is for posterity. This is the finals.
This is the finals. This is UOLCS. I think we need to make some nice promo commercials like they have for the real LCS, where they've got like the voice chat, you know, and then they've got the little bar, and
Absolutely.
we get increasingly loud, and we just hear Reed screaming, "I want the balls!" And then we go ahead and have their nice combo play.
Absolutely, and of course, you know, we got to feature Reed in there.
Yeah,
very
he's kind of the voice of the League of Legends Club.
In many ways, he's the father of the UOLCS.
Yeah, he's the Flander.
Reed Lamance. Let's see. Tower damage wise, Zed was able to put a hurtin' on that mid tower. It looks like it'll go down should there be a siege attempt at any time.
Yeah.
Lysandra looks like she might head. Oh, Nasus with the teleport top to pick up that farm and save the tower.
Yeah, I don't know how much tower saving he's going to do here, because Thresh and Ezreal are just content to plunk away. We got Annie and Lee Sin going in on. Yep,
those Mojo
might be a Mojo kill.
Burns
That is.
Oh,
dead.
what
Yep.
a great ult from Jinx.
That's a Mojo killed.
It's a Mojo killed.
There we
Oh!
go. A nice flash by
Great
Ezreal.
flash by Ezreal. Solid ult by Thresh in the bush, harder to see. Looks like they're going to make it out of there.
I don't know about Thresh here.
Thresh
He's
from-
taking the crafty ways. Might just go ahead and flash over the wall.
Now, he should have used his reverse lantern, and that might have
Yeah.
saved him, too. While that was going on, Purple Team took mid tower, so good place.
Man, oh man. Just even though TCG again is 3 kills up, the
Mhm.
gold lead is about 200.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this game is close. I'm biting my nails, to be honest.
I have no nails left. It's really bad. I'm
Yeah.
really
You've eaten the watermelon all the way to the rind by now.
all the way to the Rhine. I'm working on Rhine, and no one wants that. Looks like Thresher's going to get a good grab here. Oh, good dodge by
No,
Kelsey.
he was scared of those Jinx traps there.
Ooh, spooky.
Spooky.
We see that Nasus is playing exactly as a Nasus should. Farming top lane. Looks like Mundo's going to come exploring, as will Thresh.
Yeah, he's going to back away smart there. And then we've got a little push going down on mid lane here. We don't have a lot of defense out of Carbonic. Elise might just come around.
Elise, actually.
He's got the snare.
Elise getting destroyed.
Yeah.
Ooh, spicy.
That was not the best route to take to mid tower there, and that's just another kill that TCG is going to pick up. And they're going to punish you every time you take a wrong step.
Small mistakes turn out to be a lot bigger when you're
Yeah.
playing against TCG.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Let's see how Carbonic responds to this early slighting.
Yeah, and we saw a little bit of them getting behind earlier against Nos Brigade. But even though Nos Brigade don't want to take anything from them, they're an excellent team. They might not have the same consistency as TCG.
For sure.
You know, I think TCG closes out games pretty well. So I want to see how this goes in the late game, see what Carbonic's got. It's going to call for everything they have.
Yeah, oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see. And you know, the thing is, they don't have access to this wonderful gold counter that we have. And getting down 4 kills early, regardless of what the gold counter is, you know, it's discouraging.
Yep.
Breaks your heart a little bit.
Yep.
Let's see. Zed and Elise looking to keep Annie and Jinx away from pushing bot lane too far.
Yeah. The Jinx might get spotted out here by no. He's hiding in front of the tower there. Elise is gonna go ahead and try to steal away. Nope. Can't get that golden with the Spiderling. But there's a free dragon out of Carbonic.
Wow, Carbonic. Getting the dragons. I think that's what keeping him in at gold-wise. They're really letting these go.
Yeah.
Lee Sin, is he going to go for it? No.
Yep, and these are exactly the moves that Carbonic needs to make if they want to stay in this game. Is those dragons, they had their perfect dragon earlier that really went without notice out of TCG. They had a pink ward there. They just kind of snuck their jungler in, and they snuck Mundo in out of bot lane. And they've got the perfect timer, and they set up and go ahead and take it without a contest. Another team.
Absolutely. Well, we see Nasus's Q's at 130-ish, which isn't too bad, considering there's a 2v1 earlier. So, yeah.
Not bad.
He's bringing it back.
And
Nasus
also, Nasus he picked up a little bit of that farm differential between Mundo and himself. So, you know, or at least it's not growing much, which is good. That's always kind of my goal when I play against, like, Treefy or Hazel. I'm like, I know I'm going to lose a ton of farm, but just can't lose by that much.
Crazy plays going on bot lane. Well done.
Ouch.
Ooh. Good job on Calvini for getting out of there.
Yeah, and we can go ahead and see bot lane. That tower is getting pressured pretty hard.
It is Gonski's.
Yeah.
Ezreal's coming up. If he makes a decision to hang out too long, this could be really bad. Good call. And, you know, the pressure from the other team is allowing Nasus to just farm his Q. Just farm on up, getting ready for the late game.
And there we see a chance for Lissandra went a little bit too deep. Calvini is going to fall to Blue Dream Fiending. And Blue Dream Fiending's going to fall to Lee Sin here. And Lee Sin just safeguards right away.
Zed coming in, desperate to get a kill.
Yeah, that's a lot of mobility.
It's insanity.
Yeah.
Oh, Lee Sin getting away from wolves. Thanks to the Devilish and the shield.
Got some hungry wolves.
Oof. Someone needs to feed them. It's just, you know, abuse of an animal, right?
Yep. And there we go. There's 4 towers now for TCG, compared to just 2 for Carbonic.
And they're up 7 kills. Pretty big.
Yeah.
See if they can. I think it's almost foolish to say this. Let's see if they can push their advantage.
Yeah.
They will. They're TCG. They're very good.
Yeah, that's kind of a no dust statement, but I guess as casters we got to fill our time with those type of things, you know.
That's right. In between the hard hitting action.
Yeah.
Gotta be something. Gotta be something.
As many puns as I try to make, you know, sometimes I gotta just be obvious.
Gotta be a little obvious. Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see. It's interesting that it seems like Carbonic's been caught out a lot against Lee Sin and Lissandra, even though they do have a lot of mobility in Zed and Elise and Ezreal. Just a lot of those lockdowns on TCG are catching them out, because that Lissandra ult, if you can catch someone in a bad position,
it's huge.
They're just going to get wrecked.
And, you know, something I've noticed is oftentimes they're going in, creating something, and Purple Team will think they've got him, right? They've locked down Lee Sin. They're gonna burst him down, but they're able to get out of there with no health. And then Purple Team will pursue and end up running into the team.
Yep.
Very well calculated. It's pretty good stuff here.
Got the red buff going over to Jinx there. Let's compare a little bit of the items here. There's similar farm on both AD carries. They're sitting about right about 130 for both. You got the Triforce on Ezreal, which is a very common starting item. But Jinx has already a completed Bloodthirster. Let's see how many stacks on that guy. He's got full stacks, of course, with no deaths. He's got 3 kills and 4 assists, which is quite a lot over the Ezreal, who's sitting at 2 deaths and just one little measly kill.
This is a dead Mojo kills.
Yep.
He passed away.
That's a Mojo kill again.
Gonna die too. Yeah. This could be a potential ace if played properly.
No, Blue Team Fiending saying no. He knows who he wants to assassinate every time. And that's the AD carry, but just one dead AD carry is not going to be enough against 4. And Ezreal can't defend any towers here.
Not a chance.
I mean, talk about just all he can do is a little poking. That's
so
just
BM.
mean.
So BM. This is a TCG's game to lose.
That's a 20-minute surrender.
Wow, that was a shellacking. And it didn't seem like it started out too bad. It's just the plays made by Lissandra and Lee Sin, man. Oh, God, it was brutal.
Wow, so 20-minute game for the first game of the UOLCS finals. I think Carbonic has to make some adjustments.
Yeah, there's definitely some adjustments that can be made. If I could offer one, I would say ban that Lee Sin, ban him into the ground, ban him until he doesn't exist anymore. And then, again, you might want to kill Hazelol. I mean, at least think about it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can advocate that kind of violence, but I'm saying maybe at least like a little food poisoning or something.
Yeah, you definitely somehow you want to knock him out of the game because he's absolutely devastating. And I've seen him play a wide variety of champions. It's not like he's really good with one champion. And he's got like 4 or 5.
Yeah. I would describe him and Treefy just like onions, like I did in the hype post earlier. You think you've banned away their top layer, their toughest champions. You peel that off, and then you realize there's another layer of champions, and another layer. And then as you're peeling them, and as you're chopping away at that onion, you just start crying. And you don't know why the tears are coming. And then you realize eventually it's just hopeless. And the tears are going to come regardless.
These are the darkest of times.
Darkest, the worst of times.
They were the worst of times. They were the worst of times.
Let's see.
What do we got in Twitch chat, boys? What are we talking about? What are the big things going on? Going on?
I'm happy to say a lot of the demands from my head have been silenced for the most part.
That's pretty good.
That's good. I try to get through most games or most days like that.
It's an important thing.
Yeah, I think Downhill always has some good commentary, so I'm always interested to see what he says when he types in Twitch chat.
What we need him as like an on-field, reporter.
Yeah, so that's not a bad idea. We should call him during the whatchamacallit time, in that 3-minute delay time.
I think seriously, he'd have a lot to say. Most of it probably fairly vulgar, but very informative and very important.
Well, you got to appeal to every demographic. Those with high school degrees and who are in college, and then those in kindergarten and the lower elementary school years. And you've got Downhill for that. You can speak about colors, primary colors. Mojo Kills is red right now. This guy is blue, and together they're going to make purple. And
see, I didn't even know what color they'd make. I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, what?
That's honestly the only color combination I know. And with that, we are back into Champ Select here.
Ooh, an Annie ban!
Annie, ooh.
Mad respect for Calvini's Annie. He is good with it.
The Zach ban once again.
Fair enough. Don't want to deal with that. Don't want to deal with that at all.
Yeah, and Blue Dream Fiending's Elise is probably not as scary as a Zac, but Zac is a little bit of a safer champion,
Hmm.
I'd say, than Elise.
Absolutely.
You've got that revive passive, and also you've got the opportunity to make safe initiations without people knowing that you're coming.
Ooey, ooey. How do I edit this thing? I give up. I don't know how to edit this thing.
Yeah, we got some quick bans all across the board. Zac, Cassidy, and Yasuo for TCG. Annie, Leeson, and Riven for Carbonic. And we
And
got the Insta-Lock
that's the
Thresh.
first pick. I find that interesting. I didn't find Thresh particularly effective. I mean, he was good, but he
Yeah,
wasn't game changing. Interesting.
yeah. Interesting. They must have thought they saw something there. They saw
Hmm.
the Achilles heel, maybe, of TCG, something to do with the Thresh, and they're hoping they can go ahead and catch them there. I don't know. I don't know.
They're gonna give him Jinx again. That
Yeah,
might be a mistake.
a Jinx and a Nasus.
Hmm.
And which, then again, the Nasus on TCG wasn't what won them the game.
It's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
it
But
didn't
when
lose
you're
them the game though. So I mean, if you're if you're not losing the game, go ahead and give it to them.
for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. But I feel like if you're on a team with Hazelol, often you're not the reason you won the game. Often you're a piece to a larger puzzle.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Caitlyn, I think that's a terrible pick as an AD carry. I really feel like Jinx dumpsters Kate.
Oh yeah.
I think they must be planning something because you just can't keep up with Jinx in a duel. You'd have to really position yourself well to poke her out of lane on the, because Jinx has got that long range AoE Q to farm with. I don't like it.
Hmm. We got the Vi locked in for jungle on TCG. That's going to be competing against what I'm guessing is I was going to say Shyvana jungle, but I'm actually thinking that's going to be Mojo kills in top lane, don't you? Oh,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well,
I guess
wow.
Darius.
Ooh,
It's the
ooh, I don't
lock.
think I've ever seen him in UOLCS.
Yeah, are these diamond level players? Or-
Are these diamond level players? We'll have to.
I got those bands and I got Darius banned in bronze, but I mean, then
Mhm.
again, I did just get wrecked by Darius the other day.
Yeah, I mean, if Darius gets rolling, man, she's like Fiora. She'll just wreck you.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, ew, ooh. And I'd like to address the Twitch chat. I really feel like Cat's gonna lose that lane as a champ. I don't think you can effectively defend with Kate's attack speed early game with Jinx pushing like the way she is. And I really feel like Jinx is gonna knock her out pretty quick. And then again, maybe these guys are better than they are, or they know a secret glitch or something in order
Yeah.
to win. But I'm feeling pretty good about the Jinx spot lane.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and say they are better than I am.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
but it does look like you got the Ziggs versus the Ziggs versus Zed matchup, so the Z matchup in mid lane.
Z as a Zac, I'm
Yeah,
very much interested in this.
exactly.
So Downhill, why don't you come up with like a really long thing to say about the different play strats you see coming down? Sideline reporter, Downhill, please. It's very important.
Can I add him into the Skype call here? Is that all right?
Yeah, throw him in.
All right. Let's see. Just add him for a little bit, get his perspective, and then we'll make him go back down to the sweaty sideline and
Oh,
you
the
know,
sideline. Ooh, ooh.
do what they do.
Rough. I'm really excited to see Mojo kills on Darius. I think that's going to be cool. Absolutely cool.
Let's see. Where is?
And I did hear earlier that one of the great Achilles heels of TCG is playing unconventional champs or champs that you wouldn't see often. So perhaps this Darius thing is really gonna light everything on fire for them. Make
Excellent.
it good.
Excellent. And Darius is just a lot of intimidation factor too, because it doesn't
Oh.
get Much more intimidating than a huge axe.
This is very true.
You know.
And he's got this great taunt. He's got this single laugh when you hit your
Hello?
left. Oh! Hey, Downhill. How's life on the sidelines, champ?
Hello, hi, I'm Downhill.
Things are going down.
We would like to hear your perspective on this upcoming game here.
What are the teams playing?
Oh,
I'm kidding.
I love you.
Get out of here.
So I really feel like Reginald, like, I don't know why he's playing Twisted Fate, but he really should stick to like a Z. I don't know.
Oh, we got a comedian here, don't we?
So
Uh,
true. So true.
So it's Darius does very well against Nasus in my opinion because he just like auto attacks him and auto attacks him and auto attacks him and he just bleeds to death.
Mhm.
And it's really hard for Nasus to farm because the moment he goes for a Q sec, Darius just QW, just really good harass. I feel like the junglers have spent a lot of time top lane babysitting Nasus if they do a 1v1 because Darius is a fairly weak 1v2er. So I could see that going again, but
So
never know.
maybe that's why they grabbed a Kate in an effort to siege.
Maybe. Yeah. You were saying that Jinx is the best 1v2, but Caitlyn's definitely a close second. That's for
Oh,
sure.
Caitlyn's okay. She just doesn't have the attack speed. Which,
She can attack from she can harass a lot better under tower than a Jinx can.
This is
My-
true.
Yep.
This is very true. Because that range, yo.
So you think
Yeah.
they're definitely going to go for 2v2 and 1v1 matchups?
Oh, I really don't know what they want to do, but I wouldn't be surprised if it goes either way.
For sure. I don't know. I'm trying to make an excuse because I really, especially the way they.
I hate 1v2s. Like 2v2 is so much more fun.
It's more fun, absolutely.
Better showcase of actual skill. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
like when you got rolled in 20 minutes, you might want to change it up a bit. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Exactly. And we do have a very astute observer in Twitch chat pointing out that Darius gets wrecked by ganks. That's absolutely right.
This is true. He's
So
basically
does Jinx, but everyone thinks Jinx is OP, but she gets wrecked by ganks.
Jinx gets destroyed by ganks.
Yeah.
It's true, but at least Jinx has a little bit of kind of a snare almost.
Mm-hmm.
True.
You know, which is more than Darius has. Let's
Well,
be
if
honest.
Darius is a god, he can skill both of them.
That's true. He needs to go Super Saiyan, I think, as they're running up.
Yes.
That's true.
He needs to build Ravenous Hydra Triforce, Last Whisper IE. And then he just
And then Jarvan ult everyone.
Sounds
he needs
appropriate.
to, and then build that one item, like I think it's like a blink dagger. Yeah, he needs to build that.
Blink dagger.
It's in the secret shop. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't found the secret shop yet, so you know.
It's in the river.
Oh, don't give it away. Now everyone will know about the secret shop and the blink dagger.
Damn it.
Oh gosh. Gosh. Well, looks like the game's about to begin.
All right.
Okay,
He's on TCG still.
I'm gonna leave now.
All right, Downhill. Nice
See ya,
talking
nerd.
to you.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Sideline reporter, Downhill, Alex Hamcock. Let's see what we get here. All right, game on. Let's see if the early
Game
game plays
on.
any differently. I haven't seen any level 1 like team fights.
Yeah, no trickery.
No trickery. I guess last game there was a little catching out. Or last game for TCG rather, not this last game, but last game.
So you got a couple pings out of TCG for the top jungle, kind of that in that barren tribush area, I'd say.
They're kind of heading that way as well. Funny.
Yeah, so we might see a little bit of action here. That's exactly what I would like to see. And we got
Ooh.
Thresh leading the pack.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yes, please.
think.
No, oh, Ziggs, careful. Let's
See, I'm
if
trying
we
to
could get a
follow.
little vision here.
Yeah, do you think they saw each other? Foggle wore off.
Hey,
Foggle wore on.
No, just stay there, people.
This is gonna be big.
I wonder if this is a result of watching some film,
I could be.
or oh man.
They both prep pretty well.
Please just stay right there. I want to see some action going here.
I'm trying to see who'd win a 1v. Oh, here it comes. Darius
Mojo-
coming out first.
Oh, he's.
Oh, Vice
oh, oh, oh god.
Oh no! Good job getting out of there.
There's no focus going on.
A lot of damage coming down. No
The
death. Yep.
Ignite goes on I Rise, and that's going to be first blood. Headed. out to TCG.
Oh, yeah, that's way good level 1.
That was quite hilarious because I was so excited for that. About all I could say was "ah!" Like a little strangled scream.
All at once.
That was.
That's going to give Mojo a sizable advantage up top lane early.
Yeah, excuse me. I said first blood at TCG, but it's actually first blood at Carbonic.
And you know what? Everyone got an assist, which is super important early. Going to start with boots and forward.
Yep. Blue Dream Fiending did burn his flash. And there is a ghost and an ignite burned on Mojo kill, so he is particularly vulnerable to ganks right now. He's got no escapes, and then you've got a couple lockdowns out of Zyra and Jinx. So I could see maybe a some type of dive coming out of Vive. Vive, what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no better champion. I guess I shouldn't say no better. Vi's a great diving champion, and I can absolutely see that happening. They are opting for the 2v1s, and I guess that to me that makes more sense when picking Kate. I don't know. I don't think it works well. The Kate v Jinx battle.
Yeah, let's look at the damage down on bot lane here. They're opting to go for the fast push instead of the kind of freezing the lane to deny Nasus farm. But still, they are succeeding in denying him some farm because he's sitting at only 2 right now.
That's pretty
Darius,
good.
Yeah, has 7.
7 and first blood. So
That's
regardless of how far behind he's not going to be, hurt for too long.
Exactly. Yeah, and there we go. Just kind of they're plunking away at top towers. Both teams are content to do what they got to do. And there we got our junglers just clearing out jungles here. I think maybe I would like to see a gank top.
Yeah,
of course that's probably just my gold mindset. I want to see blood everywhere I can.
Use blood everywhere. I would not be surprised if there's a gank top.
Yes.
Be that from Shyvana or from Vi, honestly. They both seem like they could make it happen. Looks like Shyvana's actually going to come around here. I don't know if they can actually get anything. I don't know what the
maybe
gold...
just a little pressure saying, hey, I'm still around.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't forget.
I don't know why they're running. I would probably fight this. Maybe that's because I'm bad.
Oh no, there's a flash. Zyra is super squishy. That's why she's running.
That's right.
Just one spell cast out of Darius, and that was about a fifth of her health.
It's true. Zyra's squishy early.
Yeah.
And again, we're showing that we're bad at the video game. Zed and Ziggs both getting low down here, but Ziggs is also out of mana.
Yeah, they got a little bit of trading on, and that's definitely an advantage because Ziggs. There we go. Vi misses the knock. Oh man, someone's gonna get laughed out in the film review later, right, guys?
Right,
that was pretty rough.
A little rough.
That was pretty bad.
Zeminar holding his own pretty well against the much fun Hazel.
Yeah, Ziggs definitely has such a strong early laning phase. That Q you can just spam, I swear. It's like the cooldown has to be 1 second, and then every time you use it, it reduces the cooldown by another second. And then you just,
riskily going bot lane. Vi seems to be in the area. The missed Thresh hook. She's going in, tanking tower.
Yeah.
Flash out. Is she going to be able to chase? No. They're going to go ahead and turn on this tower. Vi looks like she is going to go ahead and defend.
And first tower of the game goes to TCG. That Jinx has the attack speed burst, or the attack speed buff, I guess, steroid. And so they did take down the tower faster, but Shyvana and Caitlyn and Thresh did kind of say, hey, push Nasus out of lane. They've got free reign at the turret right now. They're going to try and push that down, I assume.
For certain. Oh, that tower's gone.
I'd like to see Shyvana stay around here and mess with Zyra, who's just kind of sitting there alone.
Interesting decision not to go in there.
Yeah, I would have definitely jumped all over that guy there, especially with Zyra lacking a flash.
Probably some next level diamond tier stuff.
Yeah, it's just letting him off with a warning.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
which is very nice.
Very nice. There's something to be said for kindness in this world. Seminar's going hard on Hazel.
Once again, Nasus has 6 CS at
No.
6 minutes.
Ouch.
It's just rough.
That's gonna be one
Yes.
hungry doggy though.
I mean, that's a good way of dealing with. You basically get another ban if you 2v1 against the Nasus. You know, early. If you're gonna try to win early, you got a big advantage if you can make Nasus hurting for CS.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Okay, I wanna. Oh, jeez. Why do they have to keep sending the 2v1s? I want to see Darius and Nasus go at it.
Just battling it out,
Yeah.
duking it out.
Have you ever? Did you ever run track in high school or anything like that?
No.
They used to do this event called the Fat Man Relay.
Yeah, I feel like I could do that.
Well, what they do is they take the throwers, like the discus throwers, like who are usually really big guys, really strong guys, and
Yeah.
they'd have them run a really short relay race at the very end of the meet. And it was hilarious to see these like 250-pound to like 300-pound like huge
Big
muscular
guys.
men like sprinting as fast as they can. And that's kind of what I want to see Mojo Kills and Nasus go at. Just the glory of two muscular men going at it, which sounds kind of homoerotic right now, but this is
Nothing wrong with that.
yeah, this is a club we accept all types, you know.
Absolutely.
So I feel say, Mojo Kills going hard. I'd like to see a little ult coming out here. Oh, no.
Get a couple of off. She might be able to. Oh, she doesn't know yet. Well done there. Well played there. Calvini's so good at. Darn him.
Here, I think you're breaking up a little bit here in my.
In your headset?
Yeah, maybe that's just my headset. I don't know about how it sounds over there. You sound good now.
Do I?
Just as good as ever.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Oh, Mojo Kills the ghost. And yep, there's Ziggs on the way.
That was a max range pull. Satchel charge. Jinx.
Yep, that's a dead Jinx. And a dead Zyra who runs the other way.
Cal-
The Jinx.
The
Fiend left gasping at empty air.
And they're going to go ahead. I would take the kills. They might not even get the power. The thing.
Yep.
Well, good on Carbonic coming out swinging. They got the early advantage.
Yep. And there's TCG and Hazel and iRise. They're not going to get swayed by little momentary kills going over to the other team. They know what they got to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, push down that mid lane. No dragon out of Carbonic.
Thought that was an interesting decision.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Interesting call. I'll trust their judgment on that one.
Ooh.
TCG and iRise,
Bad spot.
maybe a little opposition here. I think they'll regret this one in the morning. Oh, iRise the flash away.
And
Oh,
I
my
right
goodness.
with the ace in the hole. Well played.
That's a 1-for-1 trade, and then
Not too bad.
not too bad at all. I mean, once you get your first kill, you got a little bit of momentum going.
Get a little steam going.
Full head of steam. Let's see.
Full head of stream.
I don't even want to talk about streaming right now.
Bad
You know, it's just
experiences.
it's bad experiences. I think I lost about 5 years of my life with the stress there. Gray hair and
It goes down.
yeah.
Looks like bot tower might go down.
Yeah, bot tower's gonna fall probably pretty soon.
Later.
I think Nasus is starting to get his dog food once again. He's got some
Is in a really bad position.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Vi not seeking to capitalize on the opportunity. He was pretty overextended up there.
And Nasus has been eating his Scooby snacks now, so he's back only about 10 under whatchamacallit. Yeah, Mojo Kills. I don't even know his name that much because last game it's just a lot of Mojo Killed.
And every time I think the fight's going to goes another great place from Jinx and Mojo.
Oh my goodness, the Thresh
Mojo's gonna make it
Lanterns.
out. Mojo's absolutely going to make it out. Well done, Carbonic. Great plays there.
Man, Carbonic has come out strong.
Yeah, mad props to Mojo for knowing exactly how much damage he can take
Yeah.
before getting away.
Yeah, and for those lower elo players watching the stream, like I can assure you, you would do the exact same thing of like knowing to initiate there, but that idea of like leaving when you have to, and knowing exactly how much damage you can take is definitely a mark of someone who's
Jinx
practiced the game and thought about it.
Oh! Ziggs taking it to the face. Not sure it would have killed him, but definitely ensured the survival of that.
Ziggs is a bro. We can
He
put
is-
that to a little Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On, or whatever it is. Little Titanic song right there.
Give him a medal. Come on. Darius is getting pretty big. He's got 2 kills, no deaths, and then 3 assists. It's looking pretty good for Carbonic here.
And just want to clarify, not calling lower elo players out, but I'm just saying that's a skill to work on. Something I definitely need to work on. Just knowing that kind of strength there. Here we got the initiation on a Mojo kills. I Rise is...
Now, everyone is low on Carbonic. It looks like they're going to... Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that vial.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think Carbonic's a little too strong right now. Mojo kills a little too big. He's got armor, he's got health, he's got damage. I don't think you want to mess with that.
That's a kill on Hazel. That's an ace, effectively.
You know what? You and I were questioning that Thresh pick. Was it worth the first pick?
Yeah,
That was dirty.
that was so good.
That was from downtown. Thresh has 5 assists. That's all he needs. Darius
good.
sitting on 4 kills, and Carbonic's rolling right now.
Carbonic is rolling on some serious dubs. They're up 4K gold, almost 5K gold. This is almost a complete flipping of the script from last game.
Exactly. This is going to set up for a monumental Game 3, I think.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It'll be pretty big.
Absolutely. Let's see. Oh.
What TCG needs to do here is regroup and play their game. They need to play like they're behind. I think that could be a trap. They're really good to play aggressively. Wow, interesting choice giving Zed blue. I guess it's Hazel. Never mind. Hazel, whatever. Too many.
If Hazel asks for it, you give it to him.
Give it to him. I give him my firstborn. I need that. Okay. That's for you. Win the game, please. Let's see. Do we have a dragon time? Do you have that up?
Dragon was just picked up probably about a minute and a half, not a minute and a half ago, but maybe 2 minutes ago.
I see.
I know on the spectator client it will show up in the upper left corner, which is pretty neato. So they've got, I think when it gets like within a minute, maybe 2 minutes, they'll start showing the dragon timer there.
Good job, Riot. That's
Yeah.
So it needs to be noted that Kate is playing against a Jinx, but neither has killed one another. So you know, their little passives have yet to stack up.
Exactly.
That's a subplot to the game at hand here. Zed in a really potentially damaging spot. Looks like they're not going to be able to close in on him. He's gonna get out.
Oh, there is Darius and Nasus. Nasus in a little bit of trouble.
Ooh.
Oh gosh.
Nasus probably gonna have to ult here.
Yeah, there he goes. Then you got TCG. They're following up. Mojo Kills knows exactly what's up, though. He knows when to run away, but Nasus, it's hard to run from. He's going to back out there.
I don't know why they wouldn't pursue that. They had the advantage. I guess they assumed their team was collapsing as well.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I guess, again, we'll chalk that up to game knowledge, but iRise getting caught out here. He's got
almost a beautiful fresh hook.
Yep.
To my eyes, almost. Like, Darius down, ignited, running away. Get out.
He's got the ignite burning on him, 2 people wailing away at him, and he stays around to try and deal more damage back to him. That's the confidence you've got when you're 4-0-3 as Darius.
Big boy.
Yeah,
and now the Cape pick really comes in handy because you can easily siege tower.
Yep.
Real.
There we go. They got those players proving the casters wrong time and time again.
You got the plays, yo.
Yep.
They got the smart ward right over. Cha.
Oh
That's
my goodness.
Well done. Trying to poke him out, trying to make him go back.
Yep. Ziggs with just 2 spells takes down about half of TCG to half health. I mean, you can look at Zyra right now, has to go back. Hazel has to go back. Ziggs had to go back. and so you can instantly remove about half their team from fighting health.
Now they're either gonna have to take this quickly or run.
Yep.
What happened here is Five's gonna hold in, and they've got a full health team. Ooh.
Yeah, that's some quick objective control. Good focus on objectives.
Yeah, absolutely. And getting it out fast enough to not have to fight that fight
Yeah.
that could potentially be bad.
Let's see here. Here's you got Shyvana sticking around.
Ivana's gonna have to ult out.
No.
Oh no, I thought Naps was on the other side. Never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Let's go. Okay, we got Ziggs with his first item was an Hourglass, which is a good pick against Zed, of course. But even with the Hourglass, he still has a lot of damage, as you could see, and I think that's partially chalked up to a lot of levels over the other team. He's sitting at level 11, the highest in the game, compared to level 9 for his laning opponent, Hazel. So I think Zeminar definitely got the best of Hazel.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that was impressive. Good job, Zemi.
Oh, that's my boy.
That's my boy.
That's my boy. All right, and then we got, let's see, the bot lanes, Jinx and Caitlyn. Caitlyn went for the Bloodthirster. It's a nice first pick as Caitlyn for a lot
Absolutely.
of damage. He's got the Zeal, so it might be building into a Phantom Dancer next, or Static Shiv. We'll see what's coming out of Kate here. He's going to head back right about now. And Jinx also went for Bloodthirster first.
Yeah, I don't
and
know
then
if
picked
I'd
up
have done that.
Boots. Yeah.
But you know, whatever.
Yeah. What would you have gone for? What would you have?
I'd have gone for Infinity Edge, but that's because that's how I've done it since season 1, and I'll be god damned if I'm changing it for any newfangled meta. But yeah, no, I mean it makes sense. It's not a bad item.
Yeah.
I just like the AOE crits on my Q.
Sure.
OE. Looks like never mind. I was gonna say something, but then something happened, and there's potential ult flash down on Hazel. Nice play down there.
That's an easy pickup for
Absolutely.
Carbonic, because if you can just pick up the small little objectives like summoner spells, if you can burn an opponent's summoner spell for your ultimate, especially on someone like Shyvana, I mean that's easy pickings for your team. That means that's going to be an easy push down bot lane here.
Yeah, this would be a 4v5.
Yeah, and that's now kind of earlier for about 3 minutes now. They've just been kind of pushing around the map, but now they've grouped to take some objectives, as they should do, with the lead. And Nasus does have the teleport, so let's see if Nasus is going to teleport in here, because we've got Irise going in and Fallen.
Not the best decision he's ever
Yeah,
made. I
nope.
could point you to some better ones. And
there's-
that's a 4v5, boys.
Yep, that's a 4v5, and the tower is just about down, and Nasus is farming up top. Let's see how much farm his Q's at. He's got 192 base damage. He's about halfway there to the secondary tier turret, but that's not going to be enough. I don't think that's a good trade.
No, this was a very bad trade. They just don't got their head in the game. They're used to playing ahead, it looks like, and yeah, it's not working out for them. I mean, again, they're
Here's a catch out
light
on
years
Thresh.
ahead of me, but there's potential. There's the vial. There it is. That is
that's-
a dead Thresh. That
That's
Thresh
very
is
good. A
fast.
little bit of momentum now. Let's
Here
see if
comes
they can
the
make
counter
something
push.
of it.
Nasus coming down from mid lane. Shyvana going up mid lane.
Yeah, are they going to try for a Baron here?
Looks
yeah,
like a
it looks
Baron.
like we've got a ping going down on Baron. And Nasus, of course,
Now keep
He
in mind,
ults.
it's supported. They do have a word on that. They're going to know what's going to happen.
yeah, that's a very...
That's what to do with this quick is wait until turns it out. Want to maximize Baron's enemy before coming in. They're going to stop them. Well done. Good play. Well done.
Yep. Well done. Nasus burns his ult. There's no sweepers on TCG, which is probably a result of them being behind a little bit, because they're not looking to make aggressive plays. They're just looking to ward up and not get caught out. Go ahead and farm, because they do have that kind of late game Nasus team.
Absolutely.
You've got one sweeper on Thresh. Be interested to see if Shyvana or any other members of the team pick up a sweeper. as they move on. At least that's what I've seen out of some of the games I've seen in higher elos. Is they're going to pick up more sweepers as they pick up more kills and more money.
I think what needs to happen here is you should start thinking about Baron yourself there.
Yeah, I agree.
8K gold lead, maybe bait him into a fight, make him look like you're going for Baron. And if they don't come in, take it. It's very important.
Mm-hmm.
This top lane potentially going to fall depending on how the CCs come down here.
Yeah, unfortunately you've got Zyra landed a nice grasping thorns there. No, whatever E is called.
Yeah, the thing that does that thingy.
Yeah, exactly. That straight line skill shot. That snare. She landed a nice one, but there's really not a lot of damage on TCG that could follow up. I bet Irise his finger is hovering over the R button. He was thinking about ulting, and then he remembered how badly he was spanked earlier.
Interesting decision from Nasus to not respond to this at all.
Yeah, he's kind of not
looks like
giving any Fs right now.
Turtle and let Nasus split.
Yep. I mean,
that sounds like a desperation strategy to me. I don't know.
It's a little bit of a gamble. I don't think they have a lot of wave clear. Certainly not the wave clear that Caitlyn and Ziggs have. You know what I mean? And there's Irise going ahead and ulting on Caitlyn.
Go down. It's gone.
Yep, and that I think is
that's it. Essentially.
Yeah, that's the last straw. Nasus is going to arrive late to the fight.
Flash away. They need to get this tower, though. I guess they got 20 seconds on.
Yeah, I don't see this game ending well for TCG. I think Carbonic has all their advantages that they need, and they've been pushing every single one of them. And I don't like the Nasus teleport, so the split push, it's just not working out that well for them.
Nope, not a good call. I don't know, man. It's not going well. They're down a significant amount of gold at this point.
As you can see, like teleports are a very difficult strategy to run. I mean, you got to communicate when you want that teleport coming in.
Exactly when and where.
Yeah, and there wasn't a place for Nasus to get involved in that fight right away when they needed him. Because he's certainly there. He certainly has the damage now. Let's look at his stacks. He's got 246, which is still going to be a fair amount of chunking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, with his ult, he's going to have a lot of health. But still, that's not enough when he's got a 1v4. The rest of his team is all dead. Yeah.
Looks like... Oh. All right. I see. Yes. Back to the game. Very important things going on in Twitch chat. Yeah, so the jungle is now legally owned by Carbonic. If TCG tries to jungle, it's actually trespassing. They could get arrested.
That's true.
Not good. Looks like Zed's going to go for top inner tower. Siobhan is well on her way, and I think they win a 4v5 here right now.
And I think even Zed's split pushing is a little bit more effective than Nasus right now. He's got better wave clear. He's going to juke the Shyvana ult. Oh, Shyvana laying down damage.
Get this wall pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a flash. But I think Hazel... Oh, man.
Ganskis. Now, I think it makes sense to put a Zed splitting out because Nasus is farmed up enough to have real damage. So it makes sense, but now things are very dark, looking pretty bleak. Yeah, that tower was not worth the death.
That was
interesting that they wouldn't go for Baron. I think I'd go for the easy Baron rather than...
Yeah, I'm interested in why. I'd like to ask Mojo Kills or someone on their team afterwards, you know, why that's not a possibility, because, I mean, you could see them. I guess if they're going to get the tower here, that's definitely a smart thing. You do want that global pressure.
That's up now. This could be a good fight, depending on how they're really... This is an awful fight. Everything's terrible. Great, you got the threat. Mojo Kill goes down, they can get Hazel again. Hazel's been dead for about...
Yep, 4 times.
That's a dead Jinx. Oh no, I Vi going... That is a lot of damage. that was being destroyed by Game. It was still up, interestingly. Jinx still alive and has
Yeah, and this is just a bloodbath everywhere.
Yep, it's these are rough times. They're gonna really have to turtle really badly. Like it's hard for some teams to play behind because you have to change your whole play strategy. When it's an even game or you're slightly winning, you can go ham, you can make the crazy plays. But when you're down by 12k gold, you don't have that option. You have to play a very specific style of game that a lot of people aren't practicing.
Agreed.
Yeah.
What was that?
No, doesn't look great.
No. Let's see, Mojo Kills is saying someone else should stream, and I think that might be a good idea for Game 3. We can have you run the stream, because I'm thinking maybe my end might be receiving a little bit of lag.
No problem.
Yeah, because I think, yeah, Hazel getting caught out. Ouch.
There's the ace in the hole. That is a kill. That's a Baron. That should be a Baron.
Yeah, I think that's actually probably going to be a game. I mean,
they're just maybe a little too desperate.
Yeah.
Questionable plays. Well, if Mojo contacts, there's a good chance that this game is already over.
Yeah, exactly.
there's a good chance.
Let's see here.
Apparently, I'm cutting out a little bit. Yeah.
Ooh, the nice flash out of Zyra. That's a good reaction play there.
Yeah, that was pretty intelligent.
She did have some vision over the wall with the ward there, but still knowing that there could be a thresh hook heading your way. Nice
so
flash.
At this point, it's almost like a zombie horde of thousands descending upon your tiny house, and you're desperate for survival, but the odds are very slim.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what TCG's.
Yeah, and I think at this point you want to look at the fattest member of your group, and try to push them over the tower to the zombies, and hopefully they can feed on them
for as long as possible.
Yeah.
This is that was funny. This is a complete raffle stomp. Interesting that they chose not to surrender, unlike Carbonic.
Yeah, that's some honor.
Honor, absolutely. Unfortunately, the fat guy surviving for TCG. That is game 2 goes to
Carbonic.
How cool is that we get a game 3 in the final?
Do. Game 3, that's exactly what I want. And also, Game 1 was a stomp, Game 2 was a stomp, and I don't think Game 3 is going to be a stomp. I think it's going to be a closer game.
Now we can be sure that it's Ryan on my account. I really like it. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to set up my magical. What's this program called again?
OBS, Open Broadcast.
Open Broadcast.
Tester software.
So I just need to. What is I gotta put in here? Go here, encoding broadcast settings. I have to change thing, and then I'll do it. So throw the stream down, and I'll pop mine up.
All right, I'm gonna shut it off here.